Comic, everybody! My name is Aiden, and welcome back to the Retro Fashion Tarot channel. Today's video will be on Gemini, who the mythology roughly equates to Hephaestus, the god of blacksmiths, forging, tool making, sort of volcanoes, because, he uses them as his forges. Yes, I know. He uses a volcano as his forge. He has multiple volcanoes as his forges. Pompeii. Oh, don't get me started. He was having a bad week. Oh, man. Anyways, we might even call him the Celestial Toy Maker. Interesting little nickname for him. I'm sure he'd appreciate that, actually. Alright, Geminis, hope you're having a wonderful week as this goes up. It is a Monday when this goes up, so hope your week's off to a good start. And if not, hopefully this cheers you up. Without further ado, let's jump on into this. Beginning off, we have the Labyrinth of Minos. So you might be going through a lot of challenges in life right now. You might be feeling a little bit lost, Gemini. Because Labyrinth is it's the ultimate maze. Literally, in the Labyrinth, you could take one path, turn around, and find another path. It's an ever-changing maze. And I'm not kidding about that. I've never actually explained the Labyrinth before. The Labyrinth is an ever-changing, living, breathing maze. And it has a twisted sense of humor, let me tell you. The Labyrinth has a very twisted sense of humor. So, yeah. Your closest acquaintance? The Golden Apple. Okay, so while you're going through these, life challenges, being a little lost, feeling a little, stuck, your friend here is left with a pretty hard choice to make. I'm not sure what that choice is right now, but I'm sure it'll become clear as time goes on. See how this all ties together. Where's your head at? The Gorgon Stare. So, naturally, you're a little bit afraid right now. You're a little bit scared of what awaits you in this maze. You're a little bit, scared of the unknown. You're scared. And again, perfectly reasonable, Gemini. It is absolutely reasonable to be scared because, anybody would be scared when they're facing down the unknown. It's just a natural human instinct. It's a natural instinct of every living thing, if I had to guess. So, yeah, where's your head at? Not where's your head at. What's around you? Sorry? Pythia's vision. There you go. The mystery surrounds you. Just as you surround the mystery surrounds you. You have a very unclear path ahead of you. You're taking a shot in the dark here, Gemini. You're literally walking into darkness. Like, you do not know what you're walking into here. You could be walking into a trap. You could be walking into something beautiful. You just don't know what's waiting for you through the darkness here. Is there light, or is there just more darkness? Find out. What do you want? Kelly's Shield. You want to be brave throughout these tough times. Despite, feeling lost and, a little bit stuck in the dark, you're putting on a brave face. You're protecting yourself, even though you feel vulnerable. You want to be able to be brave despite these challenges. You want to be the strong knight in shining armor here. You want to be the brave hero who saves the day, Understandable, of course. Just remember that the hero's journey can often have tragic consequences. Choose your path carefully. Who's advising you? Hydra's Challenge. Oh, wow. Okay, so let me show you something here. You're lost. There's no doubt about that. You have a very unclear path ahead of you right now. And stacked on top of that, the further you go on, the more problems you encounter, because you keep encountering obstacles along this path. You know, Labyrinth, like I said, has a twisted sense of humor. So whenever you defeat one of these problems, two more take its place. Whenever you push past one obstacle, two more come up and take their place. You have to be really careful what your next move is here, Gemini. You have to be extremely careful what you do next, because your choices are going to affect your life in ways you can't even predict right now. Like, your choices clearly are having a monumental effect on what you do next. So choose wisely. What's your dilemma? The echoes of Apollo. You want light, because Apollo is the god of many things, but the one thing that he is the true god of, like the thing that truly belongs to him and him alone, is light. He is the light bringer. He is the god of the sun. He brings light. His godly form is pure light. So you can imagine that, your dilemma here is that you want light back in your life. You want, you want the darkness to be dispelled. You want to see a clear path. You just want to bring light to the darkness. You're just not sure how to do so. Understandable, really. Understandable. Who has the power? It's in your hands. Nemesis is justice. Where there is darkness, there must also be light. Darkness, light. That's the balance that Nemesis' justice brings. Because above all else, Nemesis, despite being the goddess of vengeance, is also the goddess of balance. That's why she's got the scales of justice in her hands right now. Because there must be justice for both sides. There must be balance. Doesn't have to be justice either. I mean, she's the goddess of all balance. Left and right, Greece and Rome, apples and oranges. There has to be balance. And that's what she's the goddess of. And in this case, the balance that that you are trying to bring into your life, and that you have the power to bring into your life, is the light to the darkness. What's holding you back? Demeter's harvest. So this is what you want to have happen really badly here. Demeter's harvest. This is the card that you want to have happen more than anything. Like, you want this to happen. You want it to be good. You want it to be beautiful. You want this to happen no matter what, You want success. You want the money. But what's holding you back is perhaps something, that you right now aren't willing to do in order to achieve that goal. There is a line here that you aren't crossing, that you would need to cross in order to achieve the success you seek. The question is, are you willing to cross that line? Or will you stick to what you have now? Whew. Let's see where this goes. What's holding you back? Sorry, what's being hidden? Medusa's gaze. There is a slow but very steady transformation happening to you right now, Gemini. What's being hidden and what you're hiding from everyone else is what you're becoming as a result of trying to get your way through this darkness. And again, I don't know what this darkness is. I'm going to have to get, excuse me. I'm going to have to get some clarification on that in a little bit here. But whatever darkness this is, it is transforming you. And you're keeping it well under wraps. So let's see where this goes. Can you succeed? Pan Symphony. You absolutely can succeed. You absolutely can succeed, because this is a card of nature, music, and wildness, but also it is a card of light. It is a card that brings light to, what's happening in your life, what can happen. You can find success in all this. You can find the light that you seek. So Don't stop. What happens in the end? Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Dionysus's revelry. The light shines again. Hold on, let me show this off here real quick, because I didn't expect this. You have three major gods in the same reading here. You have Demeter, you have Apollo, and you have Dionysus. Three of the major Olympian gods in the same reading here. That to me says this is a pivotal moment in your life. That to me says you need to take this matter seriously. And I mean very seriously. You may be in the darkness right now, but if you do manage to break through to the light and celebrate it, you'll be so much better off. You really will. When is this all happening? In the wake of what was a terrible catastrophe. Phaethon's ambition. There was a terrible catastrophe that plunged you into this darkness, and you feel like you're never going to be able to climb back out. You can. That's the thing, Gemini. You absolutely can climb back out of this darkness. So, when is this all happening? I'd say in the span of a month, this is all happening. The catastrophe has already happened. You've already been through Phaethon's ambition. You've already been through the catastrophe. So I'd say it's all onset of a month. In around a month, this will all have gone down. So let's see here. Let's get some clarification on this. The Labyrinth of Minos. I want to know what this darkness is. I want to know what this darkness is, and I want to know, what this catastrophe was, why you're so stuck here. What happened? Did you lose your job? Did you lose a family member? Did you lose a lover, maybe? I don't know. Whatever this darkness is, it is all consuming and it's all around you. Let's see. Penelope's face. Okay. So you were holding out hope that this would not happen, but it did. And now you're holding out hope that you can recover from it. Let's see. The winds of Aeolus, the change. Yeah, obviously. This darkness brought an unpredictable force into your life. It brought change. It brought chaos. Where once there was peace. And finally, I just had my heart stop. Oh, wow. Castor and Pollux' bond. There's your answer. This right here is your answer, Gemini. You lost a sibling. And you two were the closest of siblings. Like, you were inseparable. And I think they might have lived a long, happy life, or they might have been cut short, but whatever happens here, you're grieving over them. You are grieving very, very deeply. And as soon as I saw this card, I could feel how deeply the pain went. Just for a second there, I could feel how hard you were struggling to move on from this. Because that kind of pain, that doesn't go away. The pain of the loss of a sibling, that doesn't go away in a day or a week or a month. That takes years. That takes so long. And it's a catastrophe that they had to be lost, but what happens in the end here is Dionysus' revelry, a new, shining new future for you. Someone new is going to come into your life sooner or later, Gemini. And I think it's sooner. So let me just take you through the story real quick once more. You lost a sibling. You were holding out hope that, they'd be fine. This is not that bad. They'll survive this. Worse. But they didn't. They lost their life, and it brought about a major change in your life. It brought about the winds of Aeolus. It brought about change, unpredictability, force of nature. And it plunged you into darkness in the Labyrinth of Minos. It plunged you into an uncertain path for your future. And you're afraid, you're afraid that, you're not going to be able to honor their memory, that you're not going to be able to continue on, that, the darkness will consume you. You just don't have a clear path. And you're putting on a brave face. You're trying your best to put on a smile, put on a brave face, but it struggles. You have problem after problem. You run into obstacle after obstacle. You're going through the grief over and over again. More than anything, you just want to move on. You want light to be back in your life. You want the echoes of Apollo, the light that they once brought into your life to be brought back. And you want justice for this. You want the scales to be tipped in your favor. You want balance. You want retribution for this. And it will come. Demeter's harvest, Dionysus' revelry, the echoes of Apollo, this will all come for you if you just hold on a little bit longer, Gemini. I know it seems horrible, right? It seems like there's no hope left. But just hold on a little bit longer because somebody, whoever is part of this party that you end up going to, whoever is part of this revelry, this party that you end up going to, whoever you meet there, they will change your life for so much better. Trust me, Gemini, you can do this. Just hold on. Hold on tight. And on that not so cheerful note, thank you all very, very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video of mine. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And we are well on our way, people. We are at over 600. 600! That is wild to me. Thank you all so very much for watching and have a good Monday. Peace.